Hey guys, what's up? Ziv Dog here. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Go ahead and start the day off right by putting up a video. I also want to address some of these patch issues, and so happy Patch Day as well. Got a little hard hat gameplay here. We got the gold ACR. We're running an assault package with Predator missile, the Reaper, and the C-130. On the ACR, I have a suppressor on it. I believe on this video I was experimenting with some of the other proficiency things that you can use on it. I typically had been using kick, but I wanted to see if that was even necessary. It really kind of didn't seem like it was. So on this video, I either have stability on it or I have focus on it. And focus was the last thing that I tried out, and I kind of liked that a lot. I noticed I was dying to a couple submachine gunners there for a few games, just for the simple fact that their bullets were, knocking me off target, and that I don't know, kind of got sick of it. So ended up doing that. Been having a lot of issues trying to get a consistent games. I had a bunch of bad games yesterday, and it wasn't necessarily due to my suckiness, admittedly, at that time. There's a lot of these lag issues. Everybody's having a hell of a lot of lag, and it sucks. And I didn't put in much work as I wanted to last night, and I ended up cutting the night short and seeing what was on the DVR, just because it's pretty much game over when you got an ACR and you got a guy in front of you and you put an entire clip in his ass. An entire clip. You get a hit marker for every single bullet. He doesn't die, turns around and kills your ass. So I was all done after that. Even in this gameplay, I did experience some lag, but it was halfway decent enough to throw up and commentate and things too. Which is kind of why I didn't get a video up yesterday like I wanted, because I wanted to put something up recent. I hadn't really featured anything with my gold ACR, and I've had it now, besides Dubstep Tuesday. I think I used it in there, but I didn't get to really commentate or anything on it, or show it off. But so that really kind of pissed me off. So I actually did not know that a patch was coming out today, and so I was kind of happy about that. I did test it out a little bit when I first got up this morning for a couple warm-up matches, and it seemed a bit smoother. My bullets were true. I was killing any required amount of shots that I should be killing in. Thinking back now, I was messing around with the sniper rifles yesterday too, and I guess that would explain why, because I had never actually experienced that before. But I was hitting fools with the there were 5 times that I can recall, because I was cussing up a storm. I had a couple people over, where I hit people with the Barrett 50 cal, got a hit marker, and they didn't die. It didn't even seem like they had gotten injured at all. And so I don't know. All in all, it was just a bad day yesterday. The night ended up a little bit better. Got some 30 and 40 kill games and a couple mid 20 games in there, and then after I got those, I just called it a night, because even still, this game ended up completing. I think it was about a 11 or 12 minute match or something like that, but I noticed the theater didn't record the whole thing, which kind of pissed me off. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and use this 9-minute cutoff at the end video anyway. What is this fool doing? I had no idea why he was trying to do that to me. Just because, that's what we're dealing with right now, so we might as well keep it real. We'll just go ahead and throw up a 9-minute cutoff at the end video. Most of the kills and deaths were already on it anyway, and it just is what it is. We're still in the early stages, just still patching and still doing stuff. Why do my own teammates keep knifing me? I have no idea. Saw a Final Stand kill there. Actually, I don't really think Final Stand's all that really noobish in this game. Yeah, you gotta die like 4 times or whatever to use it, but it's a little bit harder to use. If you're a decent player, you're not going to necessarily die to it, but it will occasionally help keep your streak alive like it did right here. Thank goodness. And I was able to heal back up and get back up, which, I thought was kind of cool. So What is kind of noobish, which I'm not sure if it's actually happened in this video yet because I was too busy looking at my stats while this video is playing and I'm commentating. But the damn, I've all of a sudden, I thought we were pretty much done with the majority of noob tubers, or maybe it's just because, you know, we're on a holiday weekend or something. But yeah, I kind of got noob tubed a couple times. You know, people just running around the map with a rocket launcher on their shoulder. I mean, it's so unrealistic. I mean, there's times and purposes to it. I don't mind dying to, you know, a noob tube. I don't. If it's, you know, the right situation. But if I'm in an open area and you're running around with a rocket launcher on your shoulder, those are the times I don't want to die to it because it's silly. It's not, you know, it's not realistic at all. I have been killing a bunch of noob tubers, so it's not like Black Ops where they just automatically win. I have been actually killing a bunch of them for whatever reason. I really don't use the noob tubes at all. The only thing I use is the stinger, which actually I have equipped on this video here. That's almost like my permanent secondary right now. See, we got C-130. When I had the Reaper before this, it was like, of course, you know, we start getting a bunch of lag, and you know, I was having problems getting my stuff on target. This isn't the best map anyway to use a Reaper and a C-130. It just really isn't. But I don't swap out my my kill streaks and stuff every map. A lot of times I'll swap my packages out, you know, from specialist to assault to support, but I don't necessarily, you know, swap my assault stuff around unless I want to, you know, just run a completely different setup. Something I've been thinking about doing, but I only got 5 custom classes right now and they're basically full. I need about 8 really, at the least. Yeah, I had a bunch of Black Ops and I used almost every one of them. They had some variation of something or whatever. So that's what that is. But it's all good. Let's see what else we got here. I know I didn't go over my the rest of my setup, so let's go ahead and do that. We got the Claymore, we got the concussion grenade. I was running Scavenger Pro, Hardline Pro, Stalker Pro. We went over the kill streaks, and you guys saw me using Last Stand. This is pretty much my this is like my base setup right now with what I've been running, and I really enjoy it. So this is pretty much my primary build. And I have been swapping into specialists and playing with that a bit. That's kind of fun. I'm still kind of hit or miss on whether or not I like it or not. You're not really helping your team at all, in my opinion, other than killing people and getting, you know, beefcake. So, but you know, I think some of the point streaks are on the assault and support package help team play a hell of a lot more. So I don't know. I like it. I have played it. It's fun. You know, if you have a good game, it's all fine and dandy, but I mean, the difference is you might run around and get a 34 kill game, you know, running the specialist package, but you can do the same damn thing running the support or the assault package, and you're helping your team out. So I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up. I guess it is kind of a selfish setup, but you know, it's fun to mess around with every once in a while. That's for sure. Another tip I want to give you guys. You know, things weren't going so well yesterday in the beginning of the day with the lag and everything, and as you can see, you know, it's a perfect example. Everything cut off on this game right here, but we're just gonna talk a few more minutes anyway. So what I ended up doing was I swapped back down to the support package. So if you're getting a big old string of games, or if it's your warm-up game, or you know, whatever it is, you might want to swap back to a support package until you get, you know, yourself together, you know, whatever it may be that's ailing you. You know, get yourself together with the support package, help the team out, and then once you start beefcaking again, then, you know, go ahead and swap it back to an assault package, you know, and it's all good to go. But anyway, I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving, and you know, watch some football, eat some food, play some MW3. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do for a while, and I guess that's about it. I'm not sure if I'm putting any more videos up today or not. I kind of want to get some gameplay in, especially since yesterday sucked. But, you know, other than that, this is ZivDog. Happy Thanksgiving, and see ya.